Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today I'm bringing you these Yammy matches that I had that you heard me talk about in Monday's video. So you already probably have a general idea of what's going on in these matches. So yeah. Anyway, this is on the new map Greece. I'm in the tier 10 Japanese battleship Yamato. And if you can tell by the minimap, I actually have a secondary build on the Yamato, which I'm actually probably going to change since I don't want to take anything or throw any other captain points at manual secondary. So I'm thinking about changing this to more of a survivability build. I just used to run with the secondary build Yamato back in the day, and it served me pretty well back then. It saved me. It certainly saved my butt several times. Many a destroyer has cropped up behind me, which has been melted by these secondaries. And yeah, but it is turning out that, well, I actually need some more points into survivability because getting melted in the Yammy isn't fun. So I'm probably going to go with what's it called, fire prevention, and oh lord, why can't I think of the name right now? The other skill that decreases the time. It's not survivability expert. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go respec old Yamamoto here into that, and I do have Yamamoto on this Yammy. So Yamamoto, as you guys know, he has the special skills where if you get first blood, you get an extra consumable for each consumable. You get Kraken, you get this insane heal, and then decreases your reload speed even more. And I took these shots at this Monty, not expecting much, but then I get a double Citadel, 34,000 damage, first salvo of the game. Seems like it's going pretty good. It's a pretty good opening salvo of the match. I get a little too cocky, and in chat I just type poke, because I did just erase almost half of this guy's health. And I'm not trying to line it up, trying to do it again. Yammy, of course, her guns are really accurate at long range. And then this Massachusetts gets in my way, but he's pink, which means even though I'm going to ram into him, actually all the damage is going to be reflected back on him. I didn't really mean to do that, but I mean, it happens. So one lone salvo starts to fire on me, and I put it out immediately because I thought I was gonna go undetected here in a second. So doesn't matter. Which I do, thankfully. And there's also Broadside Bismarck that I'm looking at. There's also a kid. But Montana is squishier than the Bismarck, and of course I'm in the Yammy, so I can pin his armor from pretty steep angles. Glorious 460mm guns. But then I'm like, well, this Bismarck is actually pretty dang. Showing me a lot of his broadside. So, oh dang, and our Shimakaze absolutely erases their Shimakaze from the match. Again, looks like it's going good. Ooh, missed that Bismarck, get a couple of overpins on him. And it's like our Minotaur is shouting very loudly at that kid, although he's not even hitting him. He is shooting the island, it looks like. So again, I'm trying to just guesstimate how fast the Bismarck is going right here. I decrease the amount of lead that I give him, and let's see. He turns, but I still managed to get an overpin on his bow. Lovely. That's why I decided to shoot at the Montana now instead of the kid. I started turning here because from about 15-ish kilometers in, that's the range at which Montana can actually citadel the Yammy pretty hard. Because at longer ranges, Yammy lacks the power to pin the Yammy. So if you're at like 18, 19, 20 kilometers away, you're pretty safe from being citadeled by the Montana. But from about 15, 14-ish kilometers inward, that's when the Montana can really put a hurting on the Yammy. Bismarck just lost half his health. And enemy Minotaur took out our Grozovoy. And we have the C cap, and we're currently flipping the A cap. This Montana sitting bow onto me, so of course I'm in the Yammy. Doesn't really care about bow armor. Get 8,000 damage off of him. Watching my left, trying to make sure there's no destroyers or cruisers sneaking up on me with torpedoes. Salem behind that island where they're getting his face smashed in by. There's an Iowa slightly off screen. There's Iowa and an Asashio slightly off screen. There's the Bismarck again. So again, trying to guesstimate where he's going. He's traveling. Pretty much looks like he's going straight toward the B cap. So anyway, he goes undetected. I'm like, well, I'm just going to keep punching this Montana in his face. He's not moving. I don't know. Naturally, there's the Bismarck. Then I citadel the Montana through his bow. Lovely Yamato right there. Salem poked out to get a salvo off of me real quick. So I'm like, well, I might as well finish off this Montana. And entering Yammy just took out our Vladivostok. It was at this point that I realized, holy crap, we're down 4 ships. We've only sunk 1 of the enemy team's destroyers. It's looking kind of sketchy. But we do have 2 caps now. We have the A cap, and we're... Yep, there we go. We got the B cap. So we have that going for us. And there's that broadside Bismarck again. And again, I'm just kind of like, do I keep working on the Montana? Do I take advantage of this Bismarck? And I choose to take advantage of this Bismarck. It's only 12 kilometers away. I only give him about a 5-kilometer lead. But again, he's going slower than I thought he was. But I still get 12,000 damage off of him. And I incapacitate one of his turrets. Oh, look, there's the Implacable. But again, do I take a shot at the faraway carrier or go for the Bismarck that's 11 kilometers away from me? And it's like, it's the carrier. If I take it out, it gives us a big advantage, and we need that right now. But he goes undetected. So, back to the Bismarck it is. Again, give him a bit of a more lead than I would for this range, because it is the Bismarck. It is a very fast battleship. And again, absolutely drill him with 6 pins. And that Salem looks like he's moving forward now. I mean, he only has to deal with an Asashio over there and an Iowa. And the Asashio torpedoes can't even hurt the Salem. But the Iowa certainly can. Hell, the Iowa's faster than the Salem. So even though he's charging forward, Iowa can easily deal with the Salem. And plus my secondaries are also going nuts on him. So Bismarck's turning in. I was waiting for him to finish that turn. Salem got our Asashio. Enemy Cross got our Shimakaze. We're running out of ships for the enemy team to sink. I don't know what's going on at the sea cap, but our team's getting murdered. So now the Minotaur is also shooting at this Montana. I'm like, okay, well, let's hurry up and kill this guy. He's at pretty low health. It's definitely what the team needs right now. And I'm going to take aim at his bow, get 1 pin and 1 overpin. And again, Salem's pushing the Iowa. Iowa can certainly deal with that quite easily. I got this Montana that I need to finish off. He's bow on. Minotaur, has a fast rate of fire, but it can only shoot AP. And, from this angle, Montana's pretty much either bouncing it or it's just going through superstructure, not doing a whole lot of damage. So I'm going to take aim at his bow, try to get that bow citadel. And I'm moving up now because if I sink him, I can go around the corner, get the Bismarck, and then, we'll have this cap. So I actually set a fire on, I set a fire on the Montana, wasn't on the Salem. And if you notice on the mini-map, the Salem has now passed up the Iowa in their little joust. And the Iowa, who was at full health not that long ago, is at 4,000 health. I don't know how you mess that up. It's a Salem. Iowa can easily deal with that, and actually it's the kid that sinks the Iowa. And now look at this, the Bismarck turned around the side. I'm like, okay, Minotaur can nuke him with torpedoes. We'll be okay. But I need to get moving because he can still get a salvo out of me and absolutely wreck me. Secondaries are going absolutely berserk. There's a Salem to my right. He has my citadel, he has my side and my citadel, so I'm flooring it as fast as you can. And Yamato, again, shooting the Montana in the bow. RNG just screws me over there. Only get 2 pins, and I'm actually at almost 60-something secondary hits without manual secondaries. And Salem got our Minotaur, so now it's me, a Cur first, and the carrier left. I'm like, oh well, crap! What happened? This team has taken 2 ships. 2 ships. Now 3 ships. Okay, so there's a Minotaur to my left, 10 kilometers away. I can easily blap him. Carrier's coming in. I can't do much about that. It's a Yammy. So Secondary's again opening up on this Minotaur, and then, well, guess who's poking me from my right? Well, first I get nuked by the carrier real quick. Pop damage con immediately. Minotaur at 9 kilometers away. I can easily just delete him. It's a Yammy 18-inch guns. Minotaur has paper mache armor. So I fire. Their shells look beautiful. Yeah, get 1 citadel off of that. 1 pin. He's almost dead. Turning my stern toward there's a Salem and a kid behind me. Get nuked by the carrier again. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stern tank their shells. Delete this Minotaur. angle around, and then I'll get the Salem and maybe the kid. Alright, so fire at the Minotaur. I assume it's going to kill him. 5 overpins on a Minotaur. I don't know what happened with this team, but everyone on the east just melted almost all at the same time. And then I'm being shot at by several ships at the same time, and RNGesus instead of, or I don't know if it's RNGesus, but overpins on that Minotaur. A broadside Minotaur in front of a Yammy. Apparently he deserved to live instead of being deleted for showing broadside to a Yamato. So, yeah. So I'm here with 2.1 million potential damage, 178,000 damage down, 85 secondary hits with a Yammy. Without manual secondaries. And it's just, what was going on with this team? I don't know. And this wasn't on the weekends. This was on a Thursday. This is before the Georgia was released. That's how long I've been sitting on this game. So anyway, needless to say, our team does not win this match. I can't imagine why. This was a fairly long wait time because I wanted to see just where I was at on the team, and well, it was number 1 in the team, of course, and that Shimakaze, they got that one lucky kill at the start. He was number 2 on the team, so go figure. Get 1200 base XP. So I decided to play one more game, hopefully make up for it, and then this happened. So we're at the A cap, and there was a large group of enemies up here, but we've managed to kind of force them back, and now I'm pushing with the Yammy. And again, this is why I like to have a secondary build, because I do like to push more so than other Yammys, and you know. But it has been working out for me, so I'm switching that up again, like I said at the start of the video. So there's a rune up there, and there's an Alsace, and there's 1 or 2 other cruisers. So I'm being a little cautious. Launching my spotter plane. And hello, Shimakaze. And then some torpedoes start coming in. I'm like, okay, well, the Alsace is in the way. There are deep water torpedoes, but hey, I'm in the Yammy. I got a lot of health. And that Alsace looks like he's going to block most of them. And then he reverses with his little French speed boost, so he's not going to block most of them. Like, okay, well, I'm about to lose most of my health here. And I get a detonation. Needless to say, I was done with Warships for the day. I played that one more game in the Curve first that you guys saw on Monday, and then I just got off for the rest of the day after that. And this was at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Didn't touch the game for the rest of the day. Yep, that happened. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We're on our way to 3,500 subscribers, which we may or may not have reached yet by the time this video goes up. Which I actually don't know what day this is going up. My schedule is absolutely crazy recently. So whatever day this is, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Also, make sure you join the Discord. Link is in the description down below. Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to catch all of you guys in the next one.